There's a spring in the mountain and it flows down to the town.
From NPR Music and heard around the world on the Voice of America, with major funding provided by Bailey & Glasser and the West Virginia Division of Tourism. Welcome to Mountain Stage with your host, Larry Gross.
There's a song in my heart, just a simple little tune. But the rhythm and the melody won't leave me alone. Around the world it's just a simple song. This world is turning around, a simple song. Well, thank you so much. Welcome once again to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. And we are at our home at the Culture Center Theater in Charleston, West Virginia. And what a show we have for you. The Gibson Brothers are here, one of the best bluegrass bands in the land. They'll be out during our next hour, as will Red Molly, a trio of women who have some great harmonies and some great songs, too, in a brand new album. A little later on during this hour, Mr. Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors are with us for the first time. And also a young band called Goodnight Texas, which has not been here. And to start us off, another gentleman who has not been with us, but we've been looking forward to having him on the show for a while. We've known about him for a little while, and this is the first time we could get him to be on the show. He grew up in Vermont, and his parents were artists, and they were also old-time musicians, and they played for contra dances and played traditional American and British Isles music, and he learned how to play the fiddle and played in that band with them and went around playing fiddle. Then he set out on his own and began to write songs as well as sing old-time songs, but often not in an old-time setting. He likes all kinds of music. His tastes are very wide and very deep, too. Everything from free jazz to contemporary classical music. He put some wonderful sounds along with the old-time traditional songs. And this latest record called Lilio, he recorded in Iceland with a Scandinavian producer, and Bill Frisell played on, and others. It's really quite beautiful. He's going to ask the Mountain Stage Band to join him a little bit here. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Sam Amidon.
Thank you. Walking boss, walking boss, walking boss. Well, I don't belong to you. I belong to that steel driving crew. Ask that boss for a job. He says, son, what can you do? I can haul a jack, a lot of track. I can pick and shovel too. Worked one day, and I lay in shanty too. Walking boss. Well, I don't belong to you. I belong to that steel driving Thank you. Thanks so much. So yeah, this is a band called Sam Amidon. We're from Brattleboro, Vermont, except that tonight I have this amazing Mountain Stage house band playing. Sounds so good. And it's great to be here at the Mountain Stage. Here's a song called Short Life. Short life of trouble, a few more days of woe, a short life of trouble, a few more days, a few more days. Knew what you promised. It's been some time ago. Promised you would marry me, standing on the ballroom floor. A short life of trouble. A few more days, a few more days. Short life of trouble. A few more. See the train coming by the station now. I'd rather be dead or in my grave and to see my darling go. A short life of trouble. A few more days, a few more days. Short life of trouble. A few more. Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So these are, folk songs come from different places, and here's one that comes from it is about, and it emerges from the Blue Mountains. I learned this from some close friends, Susanna and Georgia Rose, who grew up in Asheville, North Carolina, and it goes like this. The Blue Mountains. Go dress you up, pretty Katie, and come along with me across the Blue Mountains to the Allegheny. Da 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 da. I'll buy you a horse, love, and a saddle to ride. I'll buy myself another to ride by your side. We'll stop at every tavern, we'll drink when we're dry. Across the Blue Mountains goes my Katie and I. Da 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 da. They left before daybreak on a dapple and a row, past tall shivering pines where the mockingbirds go, past our cabin windows where eyes never see, across the Blue Mountains to the Allegheny. Da 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 da. Thank you. This song is about how you might take a walk out on a cold winter's night. Maybe you bring a bottle of wine out into the cold winter's night because maybe you need some inspiration or something, but then the sun goes down and it gets dark, and the trees start to change shape, and take the shape that they do at night, the nighttime shape of the trees. Such as maybe they take on the countenance of a person you were trying to forget about or remember, and it's not really the form of inspiration you were intending to encounter. On a cold winter's night, drinking a sweet wine as by that girl, sweet little girl, who broke this heart of mine. What do you say, banjo? That's always on some tune. What is it, Benjamin? I wish to the Lord that I never been born. I was young, I never would have kissed your red ruby lips. Heard your lying tongue. What is it, Metro? For the green, green grass trampled underfoot will rise and bloom again. But love, it is a killing thing. Did you ever feel such pain? Thank you so much. Thanks to the Mountain Boys.
Sam Amidon. You got a little taste right there of what that man can do. Along with the Mountain Stage Band, his newest, Lilio, is really quite a remarkable, beautiful record. You got a hint of what it's like right there with our band. He takes the old traditional songs and does some very interesting things with them. Now it's time to ask Julie Adams to join the Mountain Stage Band. The Mountain Stage Band is Ron Soul on the harmonica, Bob Thompson on the piano, Ahmed Solomon is our drummer, Steve Hill plays the bass, and our two guitarists are Ryan Kennedy and Michael Lipton. And Julie has chosen a Kate Wolf song. It's called Across the Great Divide. Please say hello to Julie Adams.
I've been walking in my sleep and counting troubles instead of counting sheep. Where the years went, I can't say. I just turned around and they've gone away. And I've been sifting through the layers of dusty books and faded papers. They tell a story I used to know. It was one that happened so long ago. It's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Well, I heard the owl calling softly as the night was falling with a question, and I replied, but he's gone across the borderline. He's gone away in yesterday, and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Finest hour that I have seen is the one that comes between the edge of night and the break of day, when the darkness rolls away. It's gone away in and I find myself on the mountainside where the rivers change direction across the great divide. Where the rivers change direction across the great divide.
Julie Adams Mountain Stage Band, a Kate Wolf song, Across the Great Divide. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey & Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Division of Tourism, celebrating the diversity of live music in wild, wonderful West Virginia, from newgrass to indie pop at outdoor festivals or in coffee houses. Request your travel guide at gotowv.com. Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. We invite you to take a look at our brand new website, mountainstage.org. You can click listen there to hear a 24-hour stream of classic Mountain Stage content. You can also find out who will be appearing on future shows and where we're going to be, and buy your tickets right there. We hope you'll do that and join us in person. All of this and more at mountainstage.org. Remember, if you missed part of this Mountain Stage or any Mountain Stage for the last few years, or you just want to hear something again, go to our website, mountainstage.org, and visit the archive section or subscribe to our podcast on iTunes. These podcasts include songs we don't have time to fit on the radio, so if one of your favorite bands is on, go to the podcast and you might hear a little bit extra. Time to welcome another guest who has not been with us before. We're very excited today. It's always great to bring in people we haven't had. He's no stranger to music, though. He's been going for a decade, and I think he just made his 9th record. It's called Medicine, and you may have heard his songs on television. I mean, they've been on Nashville and Parenthood and How I Met Your Mother, a lot of different places, and he's also been on tour with the Avett Brothers and John Hyatt and others, been to major festivals. You could have seen him at Bonnaroo and all over the place. If you have, you know what a great songwriter he is, and also a very, very strong singer. And I really like this new CD because he talks about something that we don't talk about enough, which is how music can heal you. It's called medicine because music is strong medicine. Sometimes we need it more than others, and I think we always need it a little bit. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors.
She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty. She was a long goodbye. She was the best I'll live by. She was an American beauty. With her wayfares on in the summer sun, her touch felt like a loaded gun. Wish I had held her longer. Wish I had held her long. She was a gorgeous vagabond. She was sweet, but she was strong. She was an American beauty. She was deja vu. She was a catch-22. She was an American beauty. And her blue eyes shine in the summer sun. Her kiss felt like a loaded gun. Wish I had held her longer. Wish I had held her long. Goodbye came like the morning sun. She fired shots from a loaded gun. Wish I had held her longer. Wish I had held her long. She was a good companion, eyes like the Grand Canyon. She was an American beauty.
Thank you very much. We're Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors. We're from Tennessee. I'm glad to be here as a part of the Mountain Stage. I've wanted to be on the show for a long time, and I'm honored to join a lot of other really talented people and a lot of talented history as well. This is just a song about being an underdog. We've been a band for a long time and touring for years and years, and we really love what we do. And the song's called Shine Like Lightning.
"10 years dancing to the music, 8 years dancing with a girl I love. Cynics' hearts and critics' plunder. Take something beautiful and make it feel small. Even when the rain pours down, even when the light seems like it's fading, even when your heart aches, feels like it's gonna break, it's when you sing out loud. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning. Hey, hey, even if our back's against the wall. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning, like we've got nowhere to go. I never was much for small talk, born with a heart that felt heavy as stone. But I still love the sound of laughter, the sound of hope, keeping us alive. Even when the rain pours down, even when the light seems like it's fading, even when your heart aches, feels like it's gonna break, it's when you sing out loud. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning. Hey, hey, even if our back's against the wall. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning, like we've got nowhere to go. Hey! Even when the rain pours down, even when the light seems like it's fading, even when your heart aches, feels like it's gonna break, it's when you sing out loud. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning. Hey, hey, even if our back's against the wall. Hey, hey, we're gonna shine like lightning, like we've got nowhere to go. Shine like lightning, shine like lightning, shine like lightning, shine like lightning.
Thank you. So this is Nate Duggar on the piano. And Rich Brinsfield over here on my left. There's a couple other guys in our band, but these are the guys we started it with about a decade ago. And we made a lot of records, but this last one was really special because we just made it all live, tracked it all live in the studio, and had a lot of fun. But the night before, the last night we went into the studio, I just felt like I had one more song in me. But I was home alone with my 2-year-old. She wasn't being real conducive to my songwriting, and so I was just trying to be a good dad and not put her in front of the TV. So I just decided I was just going to play the guitar to entertain her a little bit, and started playing these chord changes and then singing some made-up words, and all of a sudden I said the first line of this song, and I thought to myself, that's pretty good. And so I put her in front of the TV so I could finish the song. But I wrote it about her, so it makes up for the screen time. The next day, went in the studio, played it for these guys one time, and then we went in and tracked it live, and that's what's on the record. It's called You'll Always Be My Girl.
From the start of spring to the autumn leaves, and the summers and winters between, when the river is wide and the same one is dry when the wind blows hard through the trees. Even if we're dead broke with no place to go, and even when the shadows are strong, you'll always be, you'll always be, you'll always be my girl. When the harvest is plenty and it feels like it should, and the fruit is ripe on the vine, but then the rain falls and the flood comes, and it feels like the end of the line. Even if we are lost and we're counting the cost, we will hold on to each other. You'll always be, you'll always be, you'll always be my girl. You'll always be, you'll always be, you'll always be my girl.
Thank you. I'm from Tennessee, like I said earlier, and I was a history major at the University of Tennessee, and graduated from school, and then went home and had a conversation over coffee where I told him I wanted to be a traveling singer-songwriter. I was a little nervous about how this conversation was going to go, for obvious reasons. My dad's a dentist, and can't carry a tune very well, but loves music. But anyways, so I just said, Dad, I want to be a singer-songwriter. What do you think about that? And he said, well, you going to work hard at it? I said, yes, sir. He said, all right, then, why don't we go down to the guitar shop and I'll buy you the best one I can afford. And that was the beginning of a lot of other poor decisions that he did. But no, I'm just kidding. He's a great guy. And this is a song I wrote for he and my mom. It's called Tennessee.
When I was a boy, I didn't know nothing, didn't have a care in the world. I had innocence and ignorance of things I wish I still did not know. But no matter how far these songs take me, if my dreams come true or the heartaches break me, no matter where I make my bed, I long for you. Tennessee, Tennessee, I was born here and raised here, and I'll make my grave here its home. Tennessee. We've all got a story frozen in time, people and places faces, living and dying, heartbeats and breathing, just trying to make sense of it all. I am the second born of my mother and father. He's a lion-hearted man, she's a Jesus-loving woman, and no matter how far I roam, I always belong to Tennessee. Tennessee, I was born here, raised here, and I'll make my grave here its home. Tennessee. It's not just geography, it's a part of me, the air I breathe. And we've got a history, and the blood runs through. Tennessee, 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 Tennessee. I was born here, raised here, and I'll make my grave here its home. Tennessee.
Thank you so much. We'll do one more song. I'll move on with the show. But if you're here in the live audience, come say hey after the show. I'll be out in the lobby hawking my CDs. Again, it's an honor to be a part of the Mountain Stage show, and I just really, really appreciate you listening to us, and see you somewhere down the road.
Sometimes I feel like a criminal, feel like a castaway. This world keeps changing and I can't keep the pace. It's like a race I didn't know I was running. But there are some things like rudders in a storm, someone to keep you warm, a friend to raise a glass, to take off your mask, to tell the truth and just be you. Oh yeah, alright, trying to make sense of it all tonight. Oh no, here we go, it won't be the last time. Shouting and struggling and feeling like you're nothing, trying not to give in, not to take it on the chin, trying to wear your thickest set of skin. Music, it makes you feel good, makes you feel understood, like you're not alone, not a rolling stone. You're not the only one on the road. Oh yeah, alright, trying to make sense of it all tonight. Oh no, here we go, it won't be the last time. Oh yeah, alright, trying to make sense of it all tonight. Oh no, here we go, it won't be the last time. It all seemed pretty plausible, but it became impossible. The promises you made, you got betrayed, and all the things that you still don't know at the end of the day. Oh yeah, alright, trying to make sense of it all tonight. Oh no, here we go, it won't be the last time. Oh yeah, alright, Oh no, here we go, it won't be the last time.
Drew Holcomb right there, along with Nathan Duggar on the piano and Rich Brinsfield on the bass. Drew Holcomb and the Neighbors, and that new CD is called Medicine. You can find that out there now, and there's plenty of strong medicine on that recording. We're going to end this hour with a band we have not met before, and I just heard a couple of their albums. They've made 2 records, and their most recent is called Uncle John Farquhar, and that's named after one of the founding duos, great-great-great-grandfather who was a preacher up in Pennsylvania and gave a kind of a moving sermon, The Death of Abraham Lincoln, which you can read some of this stuff if you get their CD. Avi Vinokur and Patrick Dyer Wolf. Patrick is the one whose grandfather I just mentioned. Started the band back in 2007 in San Francisco, and they kind of hit it off and liked the way they sounded together and started working together. But then Patrick moved to North Carolina, so they had a long-distance kind of relationship, but they got it going a little hotter in recent days, and they got together, made the now don't get that way, and made the 2 CDs and got their rhythm section going with them. And their name is Goodnight Texas, so you would assume that they were from Texas, but obviously, as I just told you, they're not. So why is it called Goodnight Texas? Because they figured out that halfway between Chapel Hill and San Francisco is a town called Goodnight, Texas. Exactly halfway, with a population of 28. So maybe they'll move there and increase the population by whatever percent. Please welcome, for the first time to the Mountain Stage, Goodnight Texas.
Thank you so much for having us.
Got a penny, haven't got a dime, but I know how to have a good old time. I ain't got a dollar, baby, when I do, I'm gonna go and spend it all on you. When we get the money, we can run away and sing a little song about yesterday. They're never gonna catch me long as I'm alive. You and me together will survive. Put it in the tea, stir it with a spoon for you and me. Sitting in the parlor, waiting for your ma. You're the best gal I ever saw. When we get the money, we can run away, and I don't give a holler what they say. They're never gonna find us till the day we die. You and me together, we'll get by. Like her in my shoes until they shine. You can have my heart if I can have your hand, and I can make your daddy understand. I haven't got a penny, haven't got a dime, but I know how to have a good old time. I ain't got a dollar, baby, when I do, I'm gonna go and spend it all on you. Break the lockbox, get the gold, just as much as I can hold. Out the door to to the car. All together we'll go far. This is a hold-up, mama. I was born to be a bank robber. Hand over your last gold dollar. This is a hold-up, mama. This is a hold-up, mama. This is a hold-up. Never gonna catch me long as I'm alive. You and me together will survive.
Thank you very much.
That we had that banjo tinkered, by the way, by the good folks down at the Fret and Fiddle in St. Albans. It's a great little spot.
Should also clarify that that's a banjo. For everyone on the radio that's looking at it, it's electric. It looks weird. That's all. This song is about the state of West Virginia. It takes place here, somewhere not far from where we are.
Jesse got trapped in a coal mine, digging in the dark black pearl. Jesse got trapped in a coal mine and never did marry his girl. There ain't no air and there ain't no light and there ain't no way to make it out alive. His wedding was planned for the 5th of July, but Jesse got trapped in a coal mine and never did marry his girl. Your hands get black and your eyes get burned and your lungs get tired and poor. It draws you in like an opium den and beckons you back for more. There ain't no air and there ain't no light and there ain't no way to make it out alive. His wedding was planned for the 5th of July, but Jesse got trapped in a coal mine and never did marry his girl. Down, down under West Virginia, down, down in the pitch black earth. Down, down on her knees she cried. My love is somewhere in that mountain. Jesse got trapped in a coal mine, digging in the dark black pearl. Jesse got trapped in a coal mine and never did marry his girl. She held out hope for a couple of months that he was still living somewhere. And he'd put up the strongest kind of fight. He'd dig himself out with the dynamite. He'd finally be free on the 5th of July. But Jesse got trapped in a coal mine and never did marry his girl. Down, down under West Virginia, down, down in the pitch black earth. Down, down on her knees she cried. Down, down, deep below the surface. Down, down by the Mason-Dixon line. Down, down on her knees she cried. My love is somewhere in that
Thank you.
Well, this is an honor and a pleasure. It's not every day you get both of those at the same time, so I want to savor that. This next one is another one from our new album.
Yeah, this song is written about a real letter that was written between a Civil War soldier and his wife. He sent a letter back to Rhode Island from the Battle of Bull Run in Virginia. In 1861, he explained to his wife why he was about to die, why he was never coming home, and how she should raise his children. And the letter moved me to tears years ago, and I always wanted to try to figure out a way to put it into a song. And so this song is about that letter. It's called Dearest Sarah. Dearest Sarah, I'm compelled to write with aching, fearful hands, just in case I never make it back. I left our family weeks ago for battle-stricken lands, and I fear I won't survive the next attack. I fled Rhode Island willingly to join the Union force, understanding I may never know my boys. But this country's strength of government is in a great divorce, and for this I risk my life and all its joys. Oh, Sarah, I do understand within my sacrifice goes nearly every joy for you as well. But I hope you sense within my words I thought about it twice, but our nation casts a thick, momentous spell. Oh, Sarah, start a life without me, raise our boys to gentlemen, and thrive until the day you pass away and we can meet again. Understand my inner fight, I didn't choose the war. I sided with democracy, yes, that is what I'm dying for. Oh, Sarah, but my love for you is deathless. Oh, Sarah, my love for you is deathless. Growing up without my father weighed heavy on my brain, and I dread this makes my children dance that waltz. And I'm sure at times your trust was breached and your love for me did wane, but I ask you to forgive me for these faults. And I can't express the irony of the peaceful summer breeze dusting my battalion as they rest. 'Cause within this evening's warmness lies a dark and icy freeze that whispered me to send you this request. Oh, Sarah, start a life without me, raise our boys to gentlemen, and thrive until the day you pass away and we can meet again. Understand my inner fight, I didn't choose the war. I sided with democracy, yes, that is what I'm dying for. Oh, Sarah, but my love for you is deathless. Oh, Sarah, it's deathless. I am one of 100,000 paying all that we can pay, standing for an object we can't see. Now raise our children proudly to be gracious for each day, and remind them of the reasons they are free. And if it's true the dead can drift unseen around the loves they had, then I will be the wind upon your cheek. And the darkest moments in your life will never be so bad,
'cause I will be your strength when you are weak. Oh, Sarah, start a life without me. Raise our boys to gentlemen and thrive until the day you pass away and we can meet again. Understand my inner fight. I didn't choose the war. I sided with democracy. Yes, that is what I'm dying for. Oh, Sarah, but my love for you is deathless. Oh, Sarah, my love for you is deathless. Oh, Sarah, my love for you is deathless. Oh, Sarah, my love for you is deathless. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for having us here. It's been great meeting all the other bands playing tonight, too. This is one, we're gonna do one last one for you. With the railroad when their backs are turned. Fences, Riley, when their backs are turned. Follow the railroad, Riley, when their backs are turned. Up over the mountain, Riley, when their backs are turned. You'll find the place you're promised when their backs are turned. Run, run, run with the railroad when their backs are turned. Run, run, run with the railroad when their backs are turned. Run, run, run with the railroad. Get out of their sight when the engine turns, and you gotta move on, and you gotta move on at night. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you so much for having us here.
Hope to see you soon.
Goodnight Texas, Avi Van Oker, Patrick Dyer-Wolf, Scott Griffin Padden, and Alex Nash from out in the Bay Area and also North Carolina. The latest, and you heard some tunes off the latest, is called Uncle John Farquhar. It's only their second CD, and they will be touring the West Coast as you're listening to this, and they'll be in San Francisco on May the 26th at the Independent. This is a band you want to keep your eye on. Obviously, very, very talented guys, young guys, and nothing but an unlimited future for them. I'd like to say a special hello to you if you're listening right now over WDDE, Dover, Delaware, or WOI in Ames, Iowa. Thank you so much for listening to Mountain Stage. We hope you'll be there next time when our guests will be Martin Sexton, the Milk Carton Kids, Allison Brown, Amy Speece, and Faux Filet. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Mountain Stage is supported in part by this station and by West Virginia Public Broadcasting. Hotel accommodations for Mountain Stage guests are provided by the Charleston Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston's retail district. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. Welcome to the second hour of Mountain Stage. If you just tuned in, during this hour, we're going to be hearing from one of the best bluegrass bands in the world. The Gibson Brothers are back with us. But we're going to open the hour with some folks we had on the show down in Bristol, Tennessee, Virginia, a few years ago. And they just charmed everybody, as they do wherever they go. They're three very talented singer-songwriters who got together to form a trio called Red Molly, Abby Gardner, Molly Venter, and Laurie McAllister. And each is very talented in her own right. Together, they got some wonderful harmony sounds. And on their latest CD, called The Red Album, they've chosen to record more of their own tunes than they have in the past. They do a lot of great covers, too, and I'm sure they may, I'm not sure, I don't know what they'll do, but they may do a great cover here. They can do whatever they want to do. It's great to have them back on the Mountain Stage. Please welcome once again Red Molly.
Chest and send it bubbling free. Whoa, 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 whoa. I read how they put you to a tree to wash my sand. Not nearly clean enough, and so I tied it on, and then I jumped right in. Whoa, 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 down to the river I. Whoa, 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 down to the river I. The Bible Belt, and I prayed every morning that someone would tell me they knew what I felt. I listened out of my bedroom for the sound of his car door. Now he don't drive down that street, and I'm leaving this house. I ain't waiting anymore. I'm sick of doing what I'm supposed to. So give me open road and open sky, where there ain't no words, just a single bird on high. I just wanna feel that much space inside. There's a box in the back of the closet, side the can of dried up paint. It's full of faded notebooks, the same thing on every page. So much damn fear and longing, and waiting for my turn. Well, I'm gonna drag that old box out under the streetlight, and I'm gonna watch it burn. I'm sick of doing what I'm supposed to. So give me open road and open sky, where ain't no word, just a single bird on high. I just wanna feel that much space inside. When nobody's awake, now the crickets are screaming outside, I am choosing the back road to take. 'Cause I'm sick of doing what I'm supposed to. So give me open road and open sky, where there ain't no word, just a single bird on high. I just wanna feel that much space inside.
Well, that was a brand new song by our very own Molly Venter. We're going to keep this show going with a little Robert Johnson tune that we rearranged to be a little bit more about three girls. You better come on in my kitchen. Come on,
'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Girl, you're in trouble, that man put you down. You know I can't stand to see you pushed around. You better come on, in my kitchen. Come on, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. You don't have a dollar, you don't have a dime, you don't have a dime. Come on over, girl, you can borrow mine. You better come on, in my kitchen. Come on, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors. Can't you hear the wind? Can't you put it down, girl, for just one night? You better come on, in my kitchen. Come on, you better come on, in my kitchen. Come on, you better come on, in my kitchen. Come on, 'cause it's going to be raining outdoors.
All right. Well, we are Red Molly, and we're coming to you from north of here. We've been together for 11 years, and we'll do a couple introductions here. She's playing the dobro for you, and in fact, she applied for a grant from Club Passim, and she won that grant, and she got to buy that dobro with the grant. Please welcome my friend Abby Gardner.
Thank you so much. Over here playing guitar in the center tonight, she just put out an album called Goodnight Moonshine. Her songs are all over TV, radio, plays, films, everywhere. So give it up for my friend Molly Venter.
And playing the bass for you this evening, you may recognize her. A few years back, she was the best part of Waking Up because she was singing the Folgers coffee jingle. And she sings like an angel. She plays that bass, and she's one of my best friends. Please give it up for Laurie McAllister. Thank you.
All right, like Larry was saying, our new record, the Red Album, is mostly originals, but we still love covers, and this is one I've loved since I was little. My parents bought me a record player, and I played their music on it. And one of the records they had was a Simon & Garfunkel record, And this is Paul Simon's Homeward Bound. I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand. Every stop is neatly planned for a poet and a one-man band. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless stream of cigarettes and magazines. Each town looks the same to me, the movies and the factories. Every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. Oh, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Escaping home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me.
All right, well, this next one, I started writing it and it just sounded way too happy. It's not really a happy song, so I brought it to my friend Jonathan Bird, who's a great writer from the Carolinas, and we made it worse. Together, we made it right, because it just needed to be a little more wrong. This one's called I'm Only Right When It's All Wrong. I'm only right when it's all wrong. Up half the night singing sad songs. You broke my heart, and now you're gone. Ever since that night, I'm only right when it's all wrong. Well, I used to be happy with my mama and my daddy and the sunshine every day. Then I met you and you made me so blue. I feel more
just no place where I belong. Ever since that night, I'm only right when it's all wrong. Singing sad songs. You broke my heart, and now you're gone. Ever since that night, I'm only right. Turn off the light. I'm only right. I'm only right.
Oh, thank you so much. This is so fun. And we put this song on the album. I wrote it about missing home. When the day is long and my will is gone and my heart's heavy, I don't need a wine or gin, don't need a medicine. Darling, sing to me. Try to be so good, like I knew I should. I done all I could to feel free. When the hurt is spread and I ain't got a standing leg, darling, sing to me. When the night rolls in, bringing howling winds, and I cannot sleep, sit down by the bed and brush the worry from my head. Darling, sing to me. I got nothing left, still I cannot rest. Aching in my chest is growing hard. So please use any means to shift the way I'm seeing things. Darling, sing to me.
when you're not here, 'cause I'm across the sea. I'll do whatever I have to do to find a way to comfort you, like you sing to me. Ooh, like you sing to me.
Well, thank you. Thank you all so very much. It is one of the greatest honors for a musician to be invited to be on Mountain Stage. So we're so grateful to Jeff and Adam and Larry and everybody here. Let's give it up for the great Mountain Stage staff. We've been asked for many, many years, where'd you get that name, Red Molly? Well, we got it from a Richard Thompson song, and this is called 1952, Vincent Black Lightning.
That's a fine motorbike. A girl could feel special on any such like. Said James to Red Molly, my hat's off to you. It's a Vincent Black Lightning 1952. And I've seen you at the corners and cafes, it seems. Red hair and black leather, my favorite color scheme. And he pulled her on behind and down the box hill they did ride. Said James to Red Molly, here's a ring for your right hand, but I'll tell you, in earnest, I'm a dangerous man. I fought with the law since I was 17, and I robbed many men to get my Vincent machine. Now I'm 21 years, I might make 22, and I don't mind dying, but for the love of you. And if fate should break my stride, then I'll give you my Vincent to ride. For armed robbery, shotgun blast hit his chest, left nothing inside. Walk come down Red Molly to his dying bedside. She came to the hospital, there wasn't much left. He was running out of road, he was running out of breath. But he smiled to see her. Said, I'll give you my Vincent to ride. Said, James, in my opinion,
there's nothing in this world beats a 52 Vincent and a red-headed girl. Now Nortons and Indians and Greaves won't do. They don't have a soul like a Vincent 52. He reached for her hand and he slipped her the keys. He said, I got no further use for these. I see angels on aerials in leather and chrome, swooping down from heaven to carry me home. He gave her one last kiss and died. He gave her his Vincent to ride.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Abby Gardner, Molly Venter, Laurie McAllister, Red Molly right there. The new CD is called The Red Album. Oh, yeah. What beautiful singing you'll always hear from them. You can catch them at festivals this summer. They always do a lot of festivals. They got together at a festival when they were single singer-songwriters, and we're all glad that they did that. It's time for Bob Thompson to do a song for us on the piano. Bob has chosen an old song, a folk song that was made popular by Hetty West, who was the daughter of Don West. And Don was the man who started the Appalachian South Folklife Center at Pipestem, West Virginia. He was a poet and folklorist. And Hetty introduced this song to many people who recorded it many times back during the folk boom in the early 60s. It's called 500 Miles. Bob Thompson. You find his music at colortones.com. Bob Thompson, 500 Miles. You're listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. Major funding for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser, LLP, a nationwide law firm born in West Virginia with offices in Charleston, Morgantown, D.C., Boston, Alabama, Illinois, and Delaware. Details at baileyglasser.com. And by the West Virginia Division of Tourism, celebrating the diversity of live music in wild, wonderful West Virginia, from newgrass to indie pop at outdoor festivals or in coffee houses. Request your travel guide at go2wv.com. Additional support provided by the Charleston, West Virginia Convention and Visitors Bureau, showing the world why Charleston is hip, historic, and almost heaven. Your adventure starts online at charlestonwv.com. This is Mountain Stage on NPR. We always love to hear from you at Mountain Stage. If you have questions or suggestions, our email address is larry@mountainstage.org. You can also connect with us on Facebook. You can ask us anything on Tumblr and hear our Song of the Week on Stitcher. All of these links are at our brand new website, mountainstage.org. You can hear Mountain Stage guest performances, including songs not heard on radio, at NPR Music. The online address there is npr.org/Mountain Stage. We're going to end this show in a strong, strong way. I've been saying throughout the show we have one of the best bluegrass bands in the land, and you don't have to take my word for that. These guys started back in '98 winning the Emerging Artist of the Year on the IBMA, the International Bluegrass Music Association Awards. And since that time, they've won Song of the Year, Vocal Group of the Year, Album of the Year, Gospel Recorded Performance of the Year with Ricky Skaggs, Songwriter of the Year, Eric did, and 2 years in a row, 2012 and 13, Entertainer of the Year. That's as high as you get, that award, so you know they are good. And they've just put out, I think it's their 12th recording. It's their first on Rounder Records, and it's called Brotherhood, and it's really interesting because, of course, the two guys who are at the center of the band are brothers from upstate New York, Lee and Eric Gibson, and they have that wonderful harmony that only brothers can get, and that's happened throughout bluegrass. Stanley Brothers and Jim and Jesse and the Lilly Brothers and the Blue Sky Boys, a lot of folks have had that sound, and also the Everly Brothers, not in bluegrass, but they put some of that on their new record because they include on this record songs that were recorded and written by brothers, mostly in bluegrass music, and really it's a fine, fine record. I think now there's a display in the Country Music Hall of Fame as an example of family harmony from these fellows, which you're going to hear right now. Welcome back to the Mountain Stage. It's been too long since we've seen them last. The Gibson Brothers.
Thank you.
Hello,
is through with me. Bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love, bye bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, I feel like I could die. Bye bye my love, bye. Bye bye my love, bye.
Well, thank you so very much. Appreciate that. We are the Gibson Brothers, and I can't tell you how great it is to be here in West Virginia and on Mountain Stage. It's been too long. We love West Virginia, and great opportunity to play for some fine folks. Larry's right. We do have a new record out, and it's a tribute to Brother Harmony, to other brother acts, and we're going to do some songs from that for you folks, if you don't mind. That first one, of course, was Neverly Brothers Song. But the next one is a much older tune and comes by way of the Blue Sky Boys, and we first heard it from Doc Watson and a group called The Seldom Seen, another famous bluegrass act. And this song is near and dear to our hearts because we share a mother. And the song is called The Sweetest Gift, A Mother's Smile.
One day a mother went to a prison to see an erring but precious son. She told the warden how much she loved him. It did not matter what he had done. She did not bring to him roll or pardon free. She brought no silver, nor pomp, nor stone to see. It was a halo bright sent down from heaven's light, the sweetest gift, a mother's smile. The boy had drifted far from the fireside, though she had pleaded with him each night. Though not a word did she ever utter that told her heartache, her smile was bright. She did not bring to him roll or pardon free. She brought no silver, nor pomp or stone to see. It was a halo bright sent down from heaven's light, the sweetest gift, a mother's smile. She left a smile you can remember. She's gone to heaven from heartache's grief. The bars around you could never change her. You were her baby, and there will be. She did not bring to him roll or pardon free. She brought no gold or pomp or stone to see. It was a halo bright sent down from heaven's light, the sweetest gift,
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I'm going to take a minute here, if that's all right, to introduce these fine fellas on stage with us tonight. They're with us every night on the mandolin, all the way from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Just a great picker. No stranger to anybody who's followed bluegrass music for the last couple of decades. He's a tremendous talent and winner of 2009's Mandolin Player of the Year from the International Bluegrass Music Association. Folks, that's Jesse Brock over there. And the fine fiddler up here from Benton, Kentucky, though he makes his home in Nashville, Tennessee these days. He's been fiddling with us for, I think this is his 11th year as a Gibson brother, and we're proud to have him. Folks, that's Clayton Campbell. And the gentleman over my left shoulder on the upright bass has been playing that bass with us for over 20 years. It hardly seems possible. He's from the northern Adirondacks of New York State. He loves to fish, and he'll ice fish, he'll pond fish, he'll river fish, he'll do it all. Folks, that's Michael Barber on the bass. And the dapper gentleman holding a banjo now, he is dapper. He's my older brother. We grew up on a dairy farm in northern New York State, and he's 11 months older than I am. And I don't know why he's kept his hair and I have not. But he has. He looks really good. Your hair looks beautiful tonight, by the way.
It's glistening. So does yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, it does.
Mine's shiny. Folks, that's Eric Gibson.
Thank you. Thank you. And he may not have hair, but he can sing. He's a good singer and a good brother and a good guitar man. Writes a good song, too. Please make him feel welcome. Lee Gibson.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, in researching this record, we found some brother acts that we hadn't listened to before. They're new to us, and this next song is from one of those groups. We just never stumbled upon them before. It's a group called the York Brothers. The song is called Long Gone. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Travel, gonna sing my farewell song. You're gonna wake up in the morning and find your daddy gone. I'll be gone, I'll be gone, long gone, long gone. You're gonna wake up and find your daddy gone. There won't be no need to worry, won't be no need to cry. My grip is packed to travel, and I'm gonna say goodbye. I'll be gone, I'll be gone, all long gone. You're gonna wake up and find your daddy gone. I found out you're cheap. You thought that I was blind. Someday you'll be sad and blue. Troubles on your mind when I'm gone, long gone, long gone. You're gonna wake up and find your daddy gone.
Thank you. Well, we're gonna go and do another Brother Act song for you right now from a group that grew up along the Canadian border on a dairy farm. One of them had this gorgeous head of gray hair. The other one was follically challenged, yet charming. They're called the Gibson Brothers. So we're going to do an original song right now that Eric wrote, and it's my favorite song that he's ever written. And I like a couple of the ones that he has written, and this is my favorite of the two. It's my number one favorite.
Thank you.
And to look at him, I know what you're thinking. It's not possible that he could create something beautiful, but he has. Because there's truth in this song. It's a song about our parents, and hope you enjoy it. It's called The Farmer Yesterday.
Sideburns a little long, red man hat and country songs on AM radio. In a pickup truck behind the cows, driving them to pasture. How I miss those mornings so. Seated to the right hand of a hard-working man, our backs against the border every day. Staring at the mountains to the south, I fill my mouth with breakfast on that farm of yesterday. We'd see our mother smile, light the whole place all the while, the good times and bad. Happy with her lot of life, proud to be a farmer's wife, it makes me kinda sad. To think our father always felt like he had let us down, when times were tough and farming didn't pay. He should know we saw him as a king, and we still do, in memories of that farm of yesterday. They build them bigger now, they got more land, they got more cows. Maybe they have found a better way. It's hard to say, but I miss that old farm of yesterday. I woke the other day, tired from dreams of piling hay and picking stubborn stones. 20 years and miles away, that farm of yesterday has not left me alone. And I think memories make a man what he will always be, and I'm not sure what I am trying to say. But if there's anything that I can add to this old world, it's thanks to that old farm of yesterday. They build them bigger now, they got more land, they got more cows. Maybe they have found a better way. It's hard to say, but I miss that old farm of yesterday.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Good song, Eric. I think that's, like I said, that's my favorite song he's ever written. But he's a good writer. We felt like we couldn't bring these fellas all the way here unless we would turn them loose and let you hear what they can do instrumentally. Would you like to hear an instrumental from these fine musicians up here with the Gibson Brothers? Well, we're going to do one that Bill Monroe wrote, and he liked it so much that he named it after himself. It's called Big Mon.
Thank you so much.
I've never seen a crowd react to rhythm guitar playing like that before. You really like it here, huh? You've been a great audience for us, and we have time for one more. And I can't tell you what a pleasure it was to be part of Mountain Stage again. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, folks. This is another song from our Brotherhood album, and it's one that we got from the York Brothers again. We recorded a bunch of songs in tribute to different brothers down through the years, the Stanley Brothers and Jim and Jesse, the Everleys, the Louvin Brothers. But we'd like to do this one for you. The Everleys also cut this one, and I love the way my brother sings it. We do it a little differently, but we hope that's okay. It's called Long Time Gone.
You cheated me and made me lonely. I tried to be your very own. There'll come a day you want me only, but when I leave, I'll be a long time time gone. I'll be a long time gone. Be a long time gone. I'll be a long time gone. I'll be a long time gone. When I leave, I'll be a long time gone. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be weeping. You're gonna be blue and all alone. You regret the day you seen me leaving. 'Cause when I leave, I'll be a long time gone. 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 When I leave, I'll be a long time gone. You'll see my face through tears and sorrow. You'll miss the love you called your own. Baby, there'll be no tomorrow. 'Cause when I leave, I'll be a long time gone. 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 When I leave, I'll be a long time gone. 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 When I leave, I'll be a long time gone.
Thank you. Lee and Eric Gibson, Jesse Brock, Mike Barber, and Clayton Campbell. The Gibson Brothers right there. The new one is called Brotherhood. You just heard several songs from that one. And along with all of their other honors, Lee and Eric have just received an honorary doctorate of fine arts from State University of New York. Our congratulations to them. Our thanks to the Gibson Brothers. Our thanks to Red Molly. Our thanks to Goodnight Texas and Drew Holcomb and Sam Amidon. Our thanks to everybody here in the Culture Center in Charleston, West Virginia for coming out and being with us for this show. And special thanks to you listening on the radio. Without you, there'd be no Mountain Stage. We never forget that. We hope you'll be with us again next week. Come to you from Morgantown, West Virginia with Martin Sexton, the Milk Carton Kids, Allison Brown, Amy Speece, and Faux Filet. Mountain Stage is produced by Larry Gross and Adam Harris. Associate producers are Jeff Shirley and Vasilia Skouras. Assistant producers Joni Deutsch. Production managers Paul Flaherty. We're engineered by Francis Fisher, Richie Collins, Jim Raines, and Patrick Stevens. Our web producer is Josh Saul. Our production assistance comes from Michael Lipton, Joey Ansel, Mary Lee, Lance Schrader, Chris Mead, and Woogie. Photographic services are provided by Brian Blauser. Promotions coordinated by Michael Lipton, Adam Harris, Josh Saul, and Music and Motion Promotions. Lodgings provided by the Marriott Town Center Hotel, centrally located for the business and pleasure traveler in downtown Charleston. Once you want to hear some live music wherever you are, as soon as you can. You've been listening to Mountain Stage, live performance radio from the Mountain State of West Virginia. The Gibson Brothers just sang the Stanley Brothers, and now we're going to end up with a Ralph Stanley version of a Carter family song called The Waves on the Sea. Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love in the sea. Everybody now.
Always on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they blow. My home true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Clayton on the fiddle. Here he is. Here comes Eric on the banjo. All right, Jesse on the mandolin. Come on, Lee. Sam Amidon gonna sing it for us now.
I left my dear daughter in a grieving. I left my dear darling a grieving. Left my dear darling a grieving after me, and I never expect to see her anymore.
Everybody now.
On the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Michael Lipton on the guitar. Take it over, Ryan Kennedy. Red Molly gonna sing it.
Cold night as I lay on my bed, fell so fast asleep. Thoughts of my true love running through my head. Oh, sailors that sail on the deep.
Everybody now.
Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Ron Soul on the harmonica. Let's hear that dobro down there. Drew Holcomb gonna sing it.
The moon shines so bright and the stars give us light. My mother is waiting for me. She may look, she may weep, she may look to the deep, she may look to the bottom of the sea.
Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Sam, play your fiddle now. Sam Amidon. Goodnight Texas gonna sing that first verse.
First on the deck was the porter of the ship. A rough-looking fellow was he. Said, I care no more for my wife and my child than I do for the fish in the sea. Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never
Gotta hear one from the Gibson Brothers now. Sing it, boys.
darling grieving. I left my dear darling grieving. I left my dear darling grieving after me, and I never expect to see her anymore. Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to. One more time now. Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, and the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Support for Mountain Stage is provided by Bailey and Glasser and by the West Virginia Division of Tourism. Mountain Stage is a production of West Virginia Public Broadcasting. This is NPR.